Good evening, friends. This session is dedicated to all language lovers, particularly those aspirants who are willing to enhance and enrich their word power, and those students from various classes who really want to have a good command on spoken and written English. Friends, command on any language, depends entirely on the knowledge of grammar, uses, and most importantly, word power. If the candidates who are appearing for various competitive exams, they must have come across certain words and phrases, synonyms and antonyms, 5 5 marks. So actually that is also a test of word power. So unless and until students stock of word gets enhanced and increased, it is difficult for them to attempt those questions. For class 7 onwards, to write better, it is important to use beautiful words and in different ways. Same word, same, I mean, words are synonyms or having the same meaning. Synonyms means the words having the same meaning. So same word can be used in different ways, in a different sense, but synonyms are the words which are having similar in meaning, but they differ little bit in, uses. The meaning is similar, but the use differs. Therefore, let us see test of synonyms. Some of the synonyms we can understand. Like first word is absurdity. Absurd. The word has come from absurd, that is stupid. ABSCURD. So the word absurdity has come from the original word absurd, which means wicked, bad, or you may call it awkward, that is absurd, or something which is foolish, absurd. So absurdity means foolishness. So if foolish is just an adjective, then foolishness is noun. So absurdity is noun here. Now let us use it in different way. Another meaning is stupidity. Everybody laughed at Rabi's stupidity or absurdity in making a remark which was not relevant to the discussion. So, if you are making a remark which is not relevant to the discussion, it is an absurd remark. You may call it absurdity or stupidity. Nemesis, destiny or fate. We cannot fight with fate. We can struggle against fate. We can fight against nemesis only to some extent. So ultimately, our fate or destiny or nemesis, conquers us. So, however, efforts we may put in our way to overcome the difficulties, it's at times we surrender to our fate and destiny. So that is what we call, we surrender to our nemesis. Lethal, L-E-T-H-L. Lethal means deadly, fatal. The terrorists or the Naxalites are always using lethal, weapons, deadly weapons. So, some of the chemicals used for making explosive are very lethal, L-E-T-H-L. They are very fatal. Apprise. Apprise means to make aware, to acquaint, to make somebody know. The Prime Minister today apprised all the state ministers about the impending danger of spreading COVID 19 once again. The second wave of COVID 19 that has been threatening the whole world. And so the Prime Minister today held a meeting, conference, virtual meeting with all the ministers of the state, and making and apprising them of the impending danger of COVID-19, and suggested some measures to contain them. So apprise, we always try to apprise or acquaint the people of the various subject matters. Teachers always apprise the students of the subjectivity or objectivity of any topic. Terrific, great, wonderful. In good sense, it is wonderful. The work done by that gentleman is terrific. This is in good sense. but in sometimes it is used in negative sense also, like the the cyclone created a terrific impact on the crops and vegetation. So that is in you know that is in negative sense, dreadful sense, like the the turbulent wave destroyed the crops, standing crops, thereby it made a terrific impact on the growth of the crops. Cynicism, disbelief or distrust. There are certain people in the society, they are very cynical, they are always having negativity in their mind, they disbelieve everybody, they have no trust in anything, they have distrust or disbelief. They are known as people having cynicism and in their attitude, or they are cynical. So there are some people who have always disbelieve about anything. They don't trust anyone or any matter. Therefore, they are called the most cynical people. Distrust, I mean, worthy people. Pervade, percolate. The pain on his right chest went on pervading or percolating. That means it was a slow, but it was diffusive. Servile, slavish. There are certain animals like may call it like rabbits. They are very servile. They are very slavish. Servile means very very submissive. There are certain animals who are very submissive. There are certain people who are also very servile. Turbulent, disturbed, disordered, or violent, aggressive. See how we can use turbulent in different way. The the wave, the western wave, flooded some of the areas and thereby became very turbulent gradually and overflowed the lands and vegetation. So it was quite, I mean, uncontrolled, disordered, violent. Now, sometimes the discussions become turbulent, aggressive. When we are debating on certain topics, we'll see on television also some political parties, they went on discussing or debating, and the debate becomes very aggressive. Then we call them that the discussion was quite turbulent. So see the same word turbulent has been used in different sense. One, turbulent means disturbed and disordered, and that means something like the wave, the nature, the natural calamity is always turbulent. And someone's behavior, someone's comment, someone's argument, when it becomes very aggressive and very pointing, it becomes turbulent. So sometimes the debate becomes turbulent when the participants start argumenting very heavily against each other. Revoke, cancel. The farmers in the recent days were trying to protest against the reform in farmers bill, the Krishi Sudhar bill, and so they were trying to revoke the law. They were requesting the government to revoke the law. When the government, I mean, didn't listen to them, then they called it a protest, and they just wanted that the government should take back. That means revoke the law that was made for improvement in the agricultural law. Blaze, fire. Yeah, some of the forests are on blaze. They are burning because in the growing heat has made them blaze, pyros. So that is what I wanted to discuss today. Thank you. I'm sure this discussion of synonyms will certainly add to your word power and will make you capable of using them in your day-to-day spoken and written English. Thank you very much. Have a nice night.